It's just a situation of how I'm feeling for you. Ooh, girl, you're blowing my mind.
Hello and welcome, y'all, to TAAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel and a global reach, y'all. Hey, it's the coffee break. We're breaking in because we got a special break in. I have my co-host who's going to bring in Kevin Howe, aka the One-Eyed Scout, Big Country. What's up, Kevin?
Nothing, man. Just glad to be here to share some notes from last night's games and
Okay. We
get us.
started a new week. So I hear you was out scoping the Judson Independent School District, huh? A game of justice. Tell me about it.
Yeah, it was. Clark really
Oh, huh.
jumped out fast. You know, and that was my first note from last night. That point guard Jaden Flemings is a way better than I expected.
Now, give me a little background on Jaden Flemings.
Jaden Flemings is a point guard at Clark that I had just been hearing a lot of chatter about in my circles, and so I was interested to see that matchup between Jaden Flemings and Red Crittenden, and I have to say Jaden got the better of the matchup.
Okay,
Uh,
well, back up.
mhm.
Tell me a little bit about Red.
Well, Red named Jalen. Um, Red works out at the doghouse
Okay.
pretty
Uh-oh.
regularly, and we've kind of watched him through the years, and got a relationship with he and the family. And they're both, well, Red's about 6 foot 5'11", Jaden's probably closer to 6'2", and that group of 26 has 3 or 4 point guards that are all, well, there was 3, and now I would say there's 4.
Uh-oh.
You got Amari Garrett from Antonian, you got Taylor Todd from Brennan, you've got Red from Judson, and now enter the mix with Jaden Flemings. He set the tone for the game from jump. I think he had 13 to 15 points in the first quarter, and that was took a while for Judson to call back, but at the end of the first half, I think it was down to about 11,
Mm-hmm.
and enter freshman class of 28, Jamari Bowen.
Mm-mm.
Man, he's that 6'2" wing. He's gonna probably grow into a 6'5" frame, I would guess. He's long, but he's definitely fun to watch.
Okay.
Offensively, he's very efficient. He crashes the boards, rebound, getting offensive rebounds and putbacks. He can guard all positions,
Mm-hmm.
and he scored at all 3 levels against Clark. I think he ended the game with,
When you say all 3 levels, what do you exactly you mean?
well, I mean, your inside layups in the paint, then the mid range, free throw line extended around in that U shape, and then the third level will be from 3 point line. And he scored from all 3 levels. He got a dunk late in the game, and he was just really fun to watch. And I
Okay.
suggest people go follow him during the season
Oh, no,
because
who's
he's
that
going to
again?
be. I say need to follow him throughout the season.
No, I said who
Uh,
who who is that again? I just want to make sure our people catch that so that if they want.
just people in the audience, because I know.
No, you said go follow the player. What player are you talking
Oh,
about?
Jamari Bowen
Yeah. I just out. Okay.
at Jamari Bowen.
Okay.
Young man is already ranked in the top 20 for the class of 2028. So he's nationally ranked.
Oh,
Um,
and in 2028, that's 3 more years, huh?
yeah, yeah. And so they were. That's what people we were discussing last night after the game.
Uh-huh.
But you know, another note that I put on Twitter earlier today was that missed free throws affected the outcome of the game. Uh, I think Judson missed at least 11 free throws. And when the end of the game is only 6 points, 5 or 6 points, those free throws add up. And I'm not going to say it's a lack of concentration, but it's a lack of efficiency. And that's going to cost games down the line.
Now, who missed 11 free throws? What team?
Judson,
So, are we looking for Justin to be one of the top ranked teams in the city?
yes,
Oh, we
they
are.
will be.
They
They
will
they,
be.
they will be. They just got their dual sport athletes back, and I
Okay.
think this was the first time on the floor. But there's
I
at
know
least
that.
two. There's at least one or two starters that will
Okay.
come from that group, and
Okay.
the rest will be the sixth, seventh man.
Okay.
So
All
there's
right.
and they're seniors, so it adds to that senior leadership out on the floor.
So,
Um,
so who you would say is Brennan the number one team in the city?
Hands down,
Hands down. And then what's their
right now.
classification?
Hmm?
What's their
They're
class?
both 6A.
They're 6A. Okay.
They'll likely meet. It'll be, in my opinion, either Harlan, Brennan, or Judson that will advance out of Region 4.
Okay. So you know you got to watch what you say.
I know because Coach Cowgill, he listens.
Come on now. You already done stepped on his toes. He's like, hold up. One cat in.
But I was looking online today, and Max Preps had the United States map and the dominant team from each state, and they had Brendan Bears on there, Max
Nice.
Preps for. So
Nice.
right now, it was just released, I think yesterday.
Mhm.
Um, the top 25, ESPN's top 25,
Okay.
and Louisville, we got to watch them at the Noble Classic, is number 25, and Brennan is number 21. So,
Nice.
yeah, so real nice,
Come
real
on,
nice.
Bears. Represent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep,
That's right.
yeah.
All right.
Um, and moving throughout the game, a young man by the name of Christian Bergen from Clark. He's about 6'5", 6'6", extremely athletic, extremely scores well around the paint. And I tell you what, he's put in some work because now he does have a 3-point shot. And at the end of the summer, he did not. He's most effective when the ball gets swung around the horn or around the 3-point line, and he just shoots the ball. And shot it very effectively. He was either 2 for 2 or 3 for 3. I don't have the official numbers, so that made a big difference in the game because in the past they would have sagged off of him, and when he's knocking down those shots, you really can't lay off him, and it opens up cutting lanes in the paint, and that's where Jaden Fleming made a bulk of his points, cutting through, and really taking advantage of opportunities. And then the last note I have for the note section from last night would be it'll be interesting and exciting to watch the full complement of the 24-25 Judson Rockets basketball team as they start getting used to each other again. And Elijah Favela, was they held him out. He had twisted his ankle or tweaked it on Tuesday, but he'll be available for their game against Round Rock on Friday. We'll go ahead and announce that the Tour San Antonio Stop 6 will be Smith Valley versus Reagan. It'll
Okay,
be the
wait.
second time. Mhm.
Let's back up. Let's back up because these are all the things that the One Eye Scout and he puts out on the One Eye Scout show, and I'm so gracious that he blesses our platform to come on and spread some of this news with us. So back up and tell me what you're getting ready to tell me again, and because I want
Okay,
to hear the TAAN
so
TV
this is why
TAAN TV
this
viewers.
is why people need to follow the Twitter. That's where you're gonna get the fastest information. And to follow the Twitter is at the One-Eyed Scout, all one word. And what you'll get there on the day after a game, you'll be the first to know the notes from last night. And then when Vance and I get together to talk about the game, you'll already be ahead of it and just hear the explanation to it. That's
And we want
at
we
the
want
One-Eyed
you to
Scout.
comment, but we want you to put comments in, man. We want y'all to.
Oh yeah.
I need for y'all to put it in the comments, and we're gonna go back and look at Twitter and our Facebook and the One Eye Scout. What channels you on now? Uh,
Uh, right
okay,
now we're on the YouTube channel
okay,
at the One-Eyed Scout, one
okay,
word. We're on Twitter or X at the One-Eyed Scout, all one word. We're on Instagram, the One-Eyed Scout, one word. And we're on a Facebook. We have a Facebook group page at the One-Eyed Scout.
cool,
And so what we started at the beginning of the year was a tour of San Antonio.
okay,
I think the first stop was Piper Reagan. Um, we've seen too many games to kind of. I think stop 5 was Jefferson versus Madison, and so we'll talk about. Oh, that was stop 4. Stop 5 was Judson and Clark,
okay,
and so now we're gonna go visit Spencer Valley High School as they host Reagan, and that'll be tour stop 6. That'll be the second time we've seen Reagan. We opened the season with Piper and Reagan, and so they have some enticing guards. Shoot the ball really well. More of a Division 2, Division 3 guards, just based off size.
mm-hmm.
But I'm really interested, man, in a young man named Wyatt Clements. He's a 6'3", 6'4" uh, sophomore, and I
Wait a minute,
watched him at the.
got somebody.
Hmm?
We got
He's
somebody in
that
there.
young man. He's that young man that we met at the Gaso Next Gen.
Okay,
Um, got an older brother that's playing at Kansas. Um,
go ahead, keep talking. Now
so,
I'm gonna be right back. I got to do some producing. I want to see who's up in the green room. I see somebody in the green room. Let me check it out. Go
all
ahead, Kevin.
right.
Keep going.
So, like I said, uh, we're going to be at Smith Valley, Reagan. But I do want to talk about another thing that we're doing. The 5 guys from week 2. So I know we're in week 3, but that this will be the one we talk about the week 2 guys. And I brought in Time Todd. That's Taylor Todd's twin brother. And whenever we talked about Brennan beating Dynamic Prep at the Noble Classic, Time Todd had a lot to do with that.
Mm.
He pushed, he pushed, he frustrated Toombs, the SMU signee. He did wind up fouling out, but he was a vital role in that game. Young man named Sawyer Bates. Interesting, from Parrish, I believe. And
Okay.
young man, 6'1", 3-point specialist. This guy holds a state record for 3-pointers in a game. 15 3-pointers in one game.
Nice.
Some people don't get up 15 shots in a game. You know,
Wait, but that's
um,
stroking it though, man. That's stroking it.
yeah. DeAndre Thomas is a 6'8" forward out of Allen High School, and he dominated Toombs the night before,
Okay.
the SMU signee. And then to roll it out, um, we have Malachi Baker, 6'7", sophomore out of Houston, St. John,
Mhm.
and Fierce. I think he's the number one player in the class of 27.
Okay.
And then we have Trey Perez from Jefferson High School. In a game against Madison, the young man had 21 points, led his team in a game that was closer than it should have been, and he stepped up and made plays. So
Nice.
that gives you the 5 guys from week 2. And after our game with Smith Valley and Reagan, we'll have week 3, and we'll put together those guys.
Okay.
And
Well,
maybe we'll talk.
run those names by us one more time. Right down the list.
All
Those five.
right, Time Todd out of Brennan, um, Sawyer Vance out of Bates out of the colony, no, the parish. Then the DeAndre Thomas out of Allen High School, Malachi Baker out of St. John's High School in Houston, and then Trey Perez out of Jefferson High School right here in San Antonio.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
So,
Hey, go ahead. Go ahead.
mhm,
Well, I was going to ask you though, big time. Those guys you're doing it for the week, huh?
mhm.
Okay. Okay.
That was last week's.
Last week. Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Uh, Big Country. I saw someone pop into the green room and had Maria on it. Is that the mom's project he's
Mm-mm.
working on?
No, not that I know. That's Miss Rose.
Who? Oh, Miss Rose.
Miss
Right.
Rose.
Okay. I wonder who that Maria was, or maybe there's somebody ahead of time. That might be another show. Our CEO. Our CEO might have a show that's following us. Then okay. So I'm just checking. I didn't know if you had Miss Rose. Okay, Miss Rose now, so I know it wasn't her.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
okay, good, man. So what's coming up this week? Are we there? Are you ready?
I'm there for the Smith Valley Reagan game.
Okay,
You know
okay. Now why?
why?
Hmm?
Uh,
That
because
person?
I want to see Wyatt Clements
Who?
against Reagan's guards. Um, and Reagan has a couple of inside people because Wyatt's going to play the 3-4.
Hmm.
He can handle the ball like a guard.
Hmm.
He's got a body that he can post up like if you put a smaller guard on him. So
Okay,
he's a mismatch nightmare. I think he's
okay,
averaging like 22 points a game right now
okay,
as a sophomore.
okay,
And so we're just going to go put eyes on him.
okay,
And what we're doing, man, is we're making sure we hit all parts of San Antonio.
okay.
We've been in North San Antonio. We've been over to Judson. Next Tuesday, we'll be over in the North Side. We've been in the heart of the city at Jefferson. Um, and then we're going to head out to Medina Valley. We'll be over in the Southwest, catching some of those games. So we're going to be all over. And so,
Ooh, the San Antonio City Tour hoops.
yes. San
Okay.
Antonio tour, San Antonio.
Nice, nice, nice. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to your reports. So man, did you write any articles for what's that? Prep hoops, right?
Prep
For the prep
hoops.
for the
I've got 2 in draft form.
okay,
I
2 and
got 2 in
draft.
draft form.
Okay.
And the guys from week 2 that we mentioned will be one article, and then we're going to talk about probably write about the Judson Clark game in its own article.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So those will be coming out probably Monday. Had a Wi-Fi issue, or they would have been out today.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
Okay,
so
man. So
yeah. So
you want to Well, man, I mean, I'm looking forward to this week's in hoops and seeing what happens. And now, did I put you on the spot for top five? Did we do a top five?
Man, we did a top five in the car.
There you go. You got a top five for me this week?
Hey, can we put like? I guess you're not gonna let me get away with put them in a tier.
Oh, that's
Um,
right. That's right. That's right.
yeah,
Okay. You got to keep.
that
Oh,
saves me from coaches getting upset. Um, but I
oh,
feel like in that top tier right now, you got Brennan, John Jay. I feel like Harlan is going to figure it out. They're just not playing as a cohesive group right now.
mm,
Um,
the wonder coach got in your stuff.
um, let's see. Clemens is playing very well. They've already beaten a couple of teams that I didn't necessarily feel comfortable they could win. So Clemens is up there,
Mhm.
and Wagner,
Okay.
Wagner, and Vets.
Okay.
I'll put those two in there. Um, Veterans, we'll see on next Tuesday. We've seen them once, but we're actually going to see them against Clark. So Veterans has that point guard, DJ Jordan. I think he's an underclassman, and he'll be the one taking on Jaden Flemings that day. So I'm really interested in the point guards.
Okay. Even
The
though
guys are
you're
missing
the
out.
big man whisperer,
I know,
you're
man,
interested in
and
the point guards, huh? But hey,
I
but a
couldn't,
point
I
guard can
couldn't,
be a big man too. He could be 6'9".
yeah, yeah, and I couldn't leave those bigs out at the Noble Clash without getting some recognition.
Nice. Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, man, we're gonna have a good time. Uh, if you see us out at Smithson Valley, stop, let us know, chop it up, and but everyone should go follow the Twitter because that's where you're gonna get more instant information.
and
So
and make sure you guys drop comments and all that, man. But tell if you agree with Big Country, let him know. If you disagree with Big Country, let him know. And the same thing here on TAN TV. If you hear something you guys want to chat about or something we might be missing, just put it in the comments and we'll see if we can get to it and everything like that. 'Cause, Kevin, the one-eyed scout, he's the one-eyed scout, and he definitely got his eyes on San Antonio basketball, man. So, really
yes, sir.
appreciate it big time, man. I like our coffee breaks, our break-ins. So it's been great. Anything else, man? You want to talk about how'd your fantasy look this weekend?
Man, we just rolling. We 8-3 or 8-4,
Oh,
eight and
okay.
three.
It's like that. It's like that. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's
Okay.
got to get Jane Daniels to perk it up a little bit. He's
Oh
been
yeah.
down the last 2 weeks.
Hey man, hey, you're a rookie, man. So it's hey, they had that. They gonna be, up and down a little bit, first season. So we'll see.
Yeah,
But he's playing good. He's playing well. He's playing well.
yeah. And I appreciate that tweet, Red. You keep working. We're gonna keep talking about you. That's
Was that one from
that
the
red.
doghouse?
Yep, yep. Go ahead and give me the
Okay,
bar.
man. That's right, man. Hey, it's like that, man. We behind you, and we're gonna tell it like we're gonna keep it 100, baby. And we know you're gonna bounce back and do your thing up in here, man. So yeah, we got an eye on you, baby. So do your thing and have a tremendous season. As the one-eyed scout got his eyes on you.
All right, man. We better get out of here before the infamous Miss Laura comes in here and
Yeah, I
sets
think
us
they might
straight.
have something, man. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna drop this. We're gonna take this station break, y'all. But we out of here. Uh, Kevin Howland, aka
All
the one
right.
I scout.
Yes,
Vance
sir.
Preston, yeah, just coming in, representing TAN TV, and we'll see you again when we break in live. Oh, and like I say, man, we got some good stuff coming down the horizon. One I do want
Mm.
to mention, and Kevin, he just ain't stopped working, man. So we're looking at putting together and getting the parents and mothers involved, with their kids and their basketball hoop situation. So we're gonna work out a little either podcast, a little segments. We're still putting it together how we're doing it, and you might catch a little glimpse of what we're doing. What, this Thursday maybe?
Yeah, Thursday at 8.
Thursday. Hey, well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We gonna see if we should give them a little sneak peek. We probably could do that though. Give a little sneak peek. So anyway, y'all. Hey, the country. Last thing before we go. I'm gonna give you.
You should be at the doghouse Sunday at 2. 6712 Joe Louis Drive. You know where to find us. Don't come if you're lazy.
I'm gonna tell you something about that doghouse, y'all. You better go in there with that big bark and get down, dog. Get down, y'all. So I appreciate JC. Give you a shout out to JC. I mean, I saw where he posted. He had another young lady going to Division I with Oral Roberts.
Oral Roberts, yeah. Maya Holton.
Yeah. There it is. See, so hey, they doing it. They putting them in these schools, y'all, and they getting their skills together. So I know you step out of the doghouse, you something else. So Red. All right, y'all.
All right, man. We out.
TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel and a global reach, y'all. Until we meet again, we out of here, y'all.
We're back. That's right, The King, written, produced, and directed by the Danielle Gully, is happening December 14th with 2 showings, one at 3 p.m. and another one at 7:30 p.m. This year will be at the Summit Church. That's 2575 Summit Church Road in San Antonio, Texas. Now, if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, that's all right. Don't worry about it because we got you. Go ahead and go online to daniellegully.com to make sure you get what you need, because we need to make sure your face is in the place. We love you, and we'll see you there.